Requesting assistance. Much obliged, Commander. The ship is on fire. Spotter returning to ship.
Enemy battleship sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. On fire.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
carrier destroyed.
Our victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight.